Hi, everybody. Welcome to Chat and Craft with Lorraine. My name is Lorraine Tierney, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Warner, New Hampshire. And I love to make cards, I love to share cards, and I love to help other people make cards. Today is Sunday, I almost said January, February 16th. It's a snowy, wintry mix of a night here. We've had precipitation all day. And it's not a great night to be outside. It's a great night to be inside and to be crafting. Be sure to say hello if you do catch me live, or let me know if you're watching the replay. And if you'd leave a comment or answer a question when I start talking to myself and asking you questions, that would be great. Makes it a lot more fun, I think, for all of us. Hi, Mel. Oh, yeah, the weather's bad there too. Hi, Nancy. Yeah, I think it's bad all over the East Coast today. I'm wondering if my grandkids will have school tomorrow. So we have a fun card. We're going to make a collage card tonight. But first, I want to show you a couple of new celebration things. So I'm going to switch my cameras over and I want to show you. This is a card I made today with the Natural Botanicals stamp set. That's this stamp set here, and I used some timeless plaid paper. This stamp set is now a celebration reward that you can get free with a $60 order. I love this stamp set. The stamps are bigger than they look on the front of it, and it is just fantastic. I've made quite a few cards with it. So that's a new offering. This is in the mini catalog, but they're doing it also as a celebration item. And it has a hybrid embossing folder you can get to go with it. That was out of stock when I ordered this, but I am going to get that. So this is a photopolymer stamp set. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Michelle. So that's a pretty cool freebie with a $60 offering. There's these dies, these alphabet a la mode dies. You can see I use mine a lot. They have uppercase letters and numbers. Hi, Sharon. That's now free. And these are in the annual catalog also. That's free with a $60 order. And then the dies, they had the paper on sale too, but I think the paper's gone. The dies that go with this Trusty Tools stamp set, I think they're usually $37. All these dies for tools. These are free right now. And don't think you just have to make masculine cards with this. I've seen some awesome pink ones, some rainbow ones, some not just male cards with that. So those are some new freebies that you can get. All right, so let's get started. It looks like we've got some people here. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Jan. So the I lost my stamp set. Here it is. The main star of the show tonight is going to be this Elements of Text stamp set. So it has a round text thing, and you can read, well, not really, a little thought, bliss, spring is in here, and I can't read any of the words in that, and then some blobs. So this is a great stamp set for making backgrounds and for doing collages. Hi, Deb. So we're going to use this stamp set, and we're going to use it with the Delightful Wishes stamp set. I love this one. And we're going to use a sentiment from birthday celebration. So that's what we've got going on tonight. We're going to start with this big stamp, this one here. And this is a Friends stamp set, and it doesn't have the stickers on it, so I have not put the stickers on yet. A friend ordered this before I had a chance to, so she said I could borrow it. All right, so This is going to be a fun fold card too. So before we get to stamping, I just want to show you one little bit about folding this. So I have a regular piece of cardstock that's 5.5 by 8.5, and we're going to score it at 4.25, the way we usually do. And then we're going to score it at 2 1/8. So that's all we have to do differently with our card base. So I'm just going to go ahead and score that. And then, so here's the regular looking card base. Now we're going to take this top flap and fold it backwards like that. Okay, so our card is going to open like that. Some people call that a Z fold. So I have a piece of paper that is 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. Hi, Kathy, because we're going to put it on a little mat that's 3 3/4 by 5 in a little bit. But right now, we're going to leave it right there. I need a piece of scrap paper. And just turn this over and we'll do some stamping. So I'm going to start with my crumb cake ink pad. I like to use a light color in the background, and I'm going to ink it up, and then I'm going to stamp it off once and then stamp it again. And I'm going to stamp it off once, and I don't really like it if it overlaps too much. So I'm going to try not to totally overlap. Whoops, did I stamp off? I don't remember. We'll stamp off again. Hi, Joanne. So I'm sort of not overlapping. It did overlap just a little bit right there. So that's all we're going to use for that stamp. I'm going to set that aside. And then I like this little blobby stamp right here. So we're going to use that. And again, I'm going to stamp off, and I'm going to stamp a few times with this. It is showing up all 3 times. You might not be able to see it, but it's there. And we'll just do one more. Okay. Oh, and I forgot. Oh, I wanted to leave a corner for my sentiment. I have a circle right here. All right, so I think we're going to have to put our sentiment on a circle because I forgot to leave. Hi, Susan. I forgot to leave a space for it. Oh, well. So I'm going to use Make a Wish from that birthday cake celebration. And this is pecan pie, which is a little bit darker brown than the crumb cake. And we'll see if we like that when the time comes, or we'll go to plan B. So now we're going to do some stamping right on top of that. And I'm going to use the Delightful Wishes stamp set. And if you've seen me use this stamp set before, you've heard me say the easiest way to line up these 2-step stamps is to orient your stamps the same way they are on the front of your stamp case. So this is going to be my top, this little stamp that looks like a heart. And then this is going to be the way my second step will go right on top of it. So I'm going to use some Daffodil Delight, and we're going to stamp off first with that one also. So I'm going to stamp off. Oh, I forgot. I need my branch. Sorry. I got ahead of myself. So I'm going to stamp this little branch here that we're going to put our flowers on. And I'm going to do 2 of these. We're going to do, let's see if I'm going to use that. We're going to do 1 going off that way and 1 going off that way. Whoops, sorry. Dropped that. All right. I need my stem so I know where to line up my flowers. And so these flowers will, the stem will fit right inside there, and it will look like these are coming off the stem. And it's also forgiving if you don't get it too exact. It's pretty forgiving. I'm going to stamp off again, and I'm going to do this again. And you can see that those are touching the line there. So now we'll do our detail on those flowers. And this time I am not going to stamp off. This is a little bit tricky for me to do and leave it where you can see it, because it's a light color. But again, it is forgiving. And hopefully so are you. So there's my detail. That didn't come out very dark. Well, let's see. Make sure I've got a good amount of ink on it. And now this one. Okay. There you go. So we have the light and the dark flowers, and they're showing up on that even with the other stuff. We can do a couple of leaves. Let me clean off that stamp so I can take that one off. And I'll get the leaves. I forgot to get a green ink, so let me do that quickly. I'm not sure if I want garden green. I think I want old olive. All right, Jane, you found us. Yay! I'm so glad. Okay, so now I have to line this up like it is. Okay, so it's going to go like that. And that really helps to know where to put these little flowers. Not flowers, leaves. Talking and stamping at the same time can be difficult. For some of us, anyway. So there is our collage with the decoration. Now I'm going to put that on a Daffodil Delight mat. And eventually that is going to go on here like this. And then it will open like that. That's our fun fold part. But now we have to decide, do we like, whoops, this Make-A-Wish here, like that. I do have a couple of extra flowers that I did earlier today in here and I didn't use. We could, I don't know if I don't think I like those on that. No. So there's that. It could be make a wish like that. And I'm into twine these days more than ribbon, but we could put a little piece of crumb cake ribbon back there. Let me just show you that, because then I have another little bit, or another option to show you. All right, so there you go. Could be like that. Or we could use the wishing from the Floral Delight stamp set and put wishing right there. And then this is just a little long. It says wishing you all the best, but I'm going to cut it off just a little bit. The sentiment die comes in with the dies, but I just feel like it's too long. There you go. So we could say wishing you all the best. So which one do you like better? Do you like the wishing like that? Or do you like the make a wish with the circle? I know my choice, but you tell me yours. I got silence so far. So while we're waiting on that, I'm going to, oh, I wanted to do a little bit of stamping on this. So I'm going to. Where's my crumb cake? Circle with, and someone else says wishing words. Okay, so I'm going to stamp off. And I'm just going to stamp a little bit right there in the corner. Deb says wishing. Melanie says wishing. All right, wishing it is. And now I'm just going to do a few of these flowers. I'm not going to do the stem on this one. I'm just going to do a couple of flowers there. I need this one back. All right, looks like make a wish is it. I wish I had remembered to leave a spot for it, but that's all right. We will do it this way. And there are my little flowers for in the inside. Should we put a couple of leaves on there? Did I just take the leaves off? I did. Let's put a couple of leaves on there. The leaves, I have to look at how those go. I don't always use the leaves. There we go. Okay, so this is also going to go on a mat. I hope if any of you are having to do shoveling that you're taking it easy and slow. I did a little bit today and it was wet and heavy. All right, so let's put this on before we put our Make-A-Wish on. So I have a little trick about knowing where to put the glue on this. I take a Post-it note. I have this, not yet where I want it. So I'm trying to get an even border all the way around. Let me get that messy piece of paper out of there. An even border all the way around. When I'm satisfied, I'm going to open it up a little bit And I'm going to put my Post-it note right there against where that line is. Now, it might not be perfect, but that's okay. And now I know that I'm going to just put I'm not going to go past that Post-it note, and I'm not going to go all the way up to it, just in case I don't get it in the exact same place again. But I go like that, and then I can adjust it on the front. Okay, and I take that off, and I don't have any glue hanging over. All right, now how do we need to get this one lined up so that it's the same and not hanging out when we open and close. So we're going to do that by lining these two up exactly. And you could even put, I used to have a little clip here. I don't know where it went, but you could even put a little binder clip on that to hold it if you wanted. But I have those stacked. I'm going to check them again just to make sure. And now I'm going to close that over. And make sure it's lined up, and it is. So there's that part of the card. Okay, let's put our ribbon down. And all right, I want it right there. I can't tell which is the right side of the ribbon, which is the wrong side. I flipped it over a couple of times. So I'm just going to take a piece of tear and tape and lay it right on top of the ribbon. And put my ribbon down just like that. And I think I'll pop this up on dimensionals. I had a small class today, people that didn't mind coming out in the snow. And this is my sheet of dimensionals. And one of my customers started her own sheet of dimensionals. And as she's using them, I can see she starts at the top and she uses each row very neatly all the way down. And here's mine. I just go all over the place. I thought that was very funny. She was very neat and organized. I am not so neat and organized. Okay. So now I'm going to put this on here. And of course we need a little bling. So I grabbed some. I wasn't sure what I was going to want. These are the adhesive backed swirl dots. I kind of like those brown ones. These are the antique pearls, which are very pretty, and you can color them with your blends. I thought I might like them either in crumb cake or copper clay. And then I brought some regular iridescent pearls. And those can also, these are more white, and these can also be colored. So I think I'm going to color these antique pearls. They are beautiful. They have a beautiful shine, and that shine comes through even when you're coloring. And why did I get copper clay? It's pecan pie that I want. Oh, I'm glad I thought of that. It's not, oh, that's not copper pecan pie either. Okay. I grabbed bronze instead of pecan pie. All right, so I use the brush end, which has the fatter marker. Hi, Julie. Thanks for joining us. And I'm going to color these. I also could have colored them in Daffodil Delight, but so I want to make sure you can see the difference in the color. So crumb cake versus the regular color. So let's put a couple of these on. And they have that nice shimmer. Can you see how that still has luster, still has shine? And we'll put one up there. So that is our card for this evening. The elements of text, whoops, let me close this up. The elements of text meets delightful wishes. And we have this fun little Z-fold card. All right, let me switch this over. I hope that you liked that card. I hope you maybe had missed this elements of text. I think, did I say it was in the mini catalog? I think it's an online exclusive. So I think you have to go to the stampinup.com website to find it. And do that every so often, because that's where you'll find the two-tone cardstock and lots of other great things. And just here's a little bit of spring to go with the wintry weather. I think these are forsythias. So those are an early spring flower. So we can think spring even though we're in the midst of winter. So have a great rest of your Sunday night. Thank you for joining me tonight. And I'll be back later on in the week with another live. And until then, take care, make lots of cards, and get some cards in the mail. All right, share that superpower and make people happy. If you liked this video, you found it helpful, please like it. If you want to share it, that'd be great too. Thanks so much.